Hi ladies, so I would like to demonstrate a little sample electrolysis question here to you, okay? Based on what we did the other day in that other video. So the one we're going to be focusing on is 10B in 2009, higher level, okay? So we're looking at the electrolysis of potassium iodide solution. And the question asks is to define oxidation in terms of electron transfer. Name a suitable material for the electrode, write a balanced half equation for the reactions that take place at the electrodes, and explain the colour change that occurs at the positive electrode, which is your anode. So electrolysis questions, girls, I know it's a bit of a pain in the bum to go away and learn all your half equations, but they do tend to be quite straightforward and there's no maths involved, okay? So let's give that a go. Okay, so 2009. Question 10B. Okay, so first of all, what is oxidation in terms of electron transfer? Oxidation is the loss of electrons. Okay, so remember oil rig. Okay, oxidation is loss of electrons, reduction is gain of electrons. Okay, so that's part one. Part two, they ask you what would be a suitable material for the electrodes. It says they're inert electrodes, girls, so platinum electrodes. Okay, because they're inert. They are not partaking in the reaction itself. Part three, this is the not nice part of the question. This is the part where they're asking you to write the balanced half equations for the reactions taking place. So this is at the anode, which is your positive electrode, and then your cathode, which is your negative. Remember, cats for negative. I don't like cats, okay? So they're a negative thing. So anode, girls, your positive electrode. Remember, you're going to have your negative ions flowing to your anode. You're going to have your positive ions flowing to your cathode. So remember, in your potassium iodide solution, the negative ions are going to be your iodide ions, your I- ions, and also your OH- ions. So iodide ion is quite it's one that's happy to lose the electrons, okay? So you get two iodide ions, okay, coming together and losing two electrons to form pure iodine, okay, which is brown in colour. That will come up in the next part of the question. Then at your cathode, girls, remember you'll have all the positive ions flowing to your cathode because it's negative in charge. So you're going to have your K plus ions and you're also going to have your H plus ions. Now K plus is a really stable ion. It does not want to gain electrons there, okay? So what you get here is a splitting of water. 2H2O plus 2 electrons gives H2 gas, which you can see bubbles of, and your OH minus ions, okay? This, girls, in phenolphthalein causes a purple colour to occur because it's a base. Now, you're not asked that in the next part. So last part of your question, girls, they ask you why and what colour change do you see at your anode? You see a brown colour, and the reason being the following, okay? So we see the formation of a brown solution at the anode due to the formation of I2, okay, which is brown in colour itself, okay? So that is an electrolysis question, girls. Fairly standard, hard bits go away and learn the half equations. So I'm hoping that's all right. Now I might set some further electrolysis questions for you later in the week.